bring you to the vibrant colors on the table right here as we prepare breakfast for you this morning on Wake Up Nigeria. Our kitchen this morning is being taken over by Chef Fusab. Great to have you here.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good to have you here. Okay, so what are we making for breakfast?
This morning we are making white rice with basmati rice, garnished with carrots,
Okay.
sweet corn, and green peas.
Okay.
Served with fresh fish, beef, so with coleslaw.
Oh, wow. Okay, so basically we are having a full meal this morning. So we're having the basmati white rice garnished with sweet corn, carrots, and green peas. That's one. And then we're having beef stew, fish stew separately, by the way.
Yes.
And then, of course, we also have coleslaw on the side. So this looks like it's going to be quite a mouthful. Let's talk about the ingredients. What are we making use of?
Okay, we are making use of the beef,
Okay.
this fresh fish,
Okay.
it's called parakuta, with fresh fish.
Okay.
Make this one separate.
Okay.
Make this one separate.
Okay.
So I don't use tatashe because we're too thick.
Okay.
So I use tomatoes and atarudi onions.
Okay, so tatashe thickens this
Yes,
stew.
because I want to do fresh fish.
Okay, so it has to be light.
Light. So I have my own spicy here with salt to taste.
Okay, so
have a
seasoning cube,
yes.
salt, then of course the rice.
Rice, we have a palm oil with a little vegetable oil.
Oh, there's a bit of
Yeah,
vegetable
it's
oil.
mixed together.
Is there a reason?
Yeah, it keeps it's light, not
So it makes
bland.
it taste a lot lighter. Okay. And then of course we
We have a cabbage, and our purple cabbage,
Okay.
and a carrot.
Okay.
We have a cucumber and lettuce.
Okay. So these are for the coleslaw.
Yes.
That's the cucumber,
cucumber,
the lettuce,
lettuce.
the cabbages, as well as the carrots. They are
Carrots,
for the
Coleslaw.
coleslaw. So we are using this for the basmati rice we're
rice,
cooking. So
yeah.
it's just to garnish it,
Yes.
of course. And then, of course, we have the pepper
Pepper, yes.
for making the stew.
The stew.
Okay. So, well, we'll start the cooking process. From what you told me, how are we going to do the stew? We're going to cook it on its own.
I'll cook the stew together.
Okay.
And I'll separate it.
You now separate to
Yes,
put
the
the fish.
fish and the beef.
Okay, we'll start our cooking process. When we get back to the kitchen, you'll see just how far we've gone. Right now, however, we have to take a break. You're watching Wake Up Nigeria. Just stay with us. Right here in the kitchen, we have the chef, the food, and the preparation. And of course, we're having a breakfast this morning that is actually a mouthful. We're having basmati white rice,
Rice.
garnished with vegetables. That's with sweet corn, carrots, and peas. So we'll just call it, we'll say basmati flavored rice, yes, with garnished with vegetables. And then, of course, we'll have coleslaw, and we're also having stew. And the stew, well, check the screen right now. You see flavored rice with coleslaw. The ingredients are right there if you're just tuning in. We're making use of long grain rice, fresh fish, assorted beef, as well as goat meat. We have sweet corn, green beans, cabbage, cucumber, lettuce, tomatoes, scotch bonnet, onions, and spice. Okay, so far so good. Let's show what we've done. The rice has been parboiling.
Yeah.
Now it's as good as boiled even.
Yes.
Yeah, so the rice is as good as ready. What did you put in the rice?
After you parboil, just a little vegetable oil and onion,
Okay,
a
okay,
little salt and spice.
okay, okay.
So-
All right. So that's for the rice. Is it ready? I
It's
don't
almost
think
ready.
It's ready. It's almost ready.
It's almost ready.
It looks good, doesn't it?
It's almost ready.
Yum. Okay, so now let's get started with the stew.
Stew.
Yes. There's something about the way Chef Fusab makes her dishes. You just want to get your pen and paper so you don't miss anything she's teaching.
Okay.
Because it's a lesson, actually. So welcome to class, guys.
Okay.
Keep your eyes
Now?
wide open. So the palm oil goes first.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, remember, she did say that the palm oil has a bit of vegetable oil in it to keep it light because of the stew, okay? In case you're wondering why, that's the reason. To keep it light because of the stew, okay?
Just
So
a
what are
little
we,
bit.
we're going to let it thin out. Is it going to bleach or just get hot?
Just hot a little bit.
Okay. So afterwards, we
the
are putting
pepper.
in the pepper. Okay. Now this is going to boil for how long?
Just for 10 minutes.
Just for 10 minutes.
You need the taste to be. You know, it's fresh fish.
Yes.
You have to be pepperish a little bit.
Okay. Okay. Please remind us what's in the pepper. What did we put in it before grinding?
Tomatoes.
Okay.
Rodo and onions.
Tomatoes, rodo, onions.
Yeah.
Okay. So now that reminds me, Chef Fusab also said that the reason she didn't put tatashe or shombo is because it will make the stew thick. So if you're the type who doesn't like thick stew, you want to take out the tatashe and shombo from your pepper, okay? There we go. There we go.
You can see the...
Yes, it looks light. Aha. So you've learned a new trick now to make perfect fish stew or beef stew, as the case may be. If you want your stew to be perfect, light yet tasty, you want to get rid of your tatashe and shombo for that moment, okay? So you can make your stew without using any of those. Now, there are different ways people cook. For your stew, are you going to let it boil before seasoning?
I'll let it boil before I season it.
Okay.
If you season it now, you will not have the real taste of it. But after being boiled a little bit, you add all your seasoning. But some like mix up together. They'll put the stew,
and
they'll put everything together.
Yes.
My sister will call it pakpo. I don't do pakpo. I don't do pakpo.
Okay. So she doesn't do pakpo. She's very deliberate. She does her things the way she thinks fit. Okay, at this point, we've reached the top of the hour right here on Wake Up Nigeria this morning. We'll continue with the cooking process. Of course, there's slicing for the coleslaw to be done and all. So do stay with us. We'll be back on the other side of the hour. You're watching Wake Up Nigeria.
Mike, you have no idea. I mean, Chef Fusab is going at it. She is doing amazingly well. Our rice is almost ready. Please, Mark, can you take off the lid? Let's see. Look at that color there. So we have veggies in the rice. We have our stew cooking. And we still have, well, I think breakfast is almost ready, right?
Yes.
Almost ready.
All right, welcome back to the kitchen right here on Wake Up Nigeria. We're still hard at work trying to ensure that breakfast is ready as soon as possible. Okay, so we've been able to boil our meat. We've also fried it. I'm trying to clear this place up so we have the bare minimum. But let's take a look at our stew. Okay, so we boiled the beef here, and we have our fish here.
Okay, can we add it now?
So now we're adding the meat, all of it that we boiled.
Fried?
So we fried it. Yes, I should mention that. It was also fried. Okay. Wow, it looks good. So tell us how you seasoned the stew before separating it.
Okay. Add a little salt and spicy.
Okay. So what spices did you put? Seasoning cubes?
Seasoning cubes and don't let me advertise the other one.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so we have our stew cooking already.
Yeah.
And we also have, so this is beef stew, fresh fish stew.
Fresh fish stew.
Okay. So now the purpose of separating it is because of flavor.
The flavor.
Yeah.
So to have different taste.
Okay.
It's fresh fish.
Okay.
And this beef.
Okay.
So the taste of fresh fish is different from...
A lot different, yes, that's true.
So let's separate it to also have the taste.
Yeah. Okay, you know what? Take a look at your screen right now to check out the ingredients we're making use of, especially if you're just tuning in. We're making flavored rice with coleslaw and stew. The stew, though, is in two parts. We have our fish stew and we have our meat stew. So we're going to serve all of those to our guests at the end of the show this morning. Okay, so flavored rice with coleslaw and stew. That's what we're having for breakfast. Okay, we'll continue with our work here. I know just before you came, she was busy slicing. You saw all those vegetables. She was busy slicing them in preparation for the coleslaw. So you'd see the finished product at the end of the show. We need to take a break. You're watching Wake Up Nigeria. Just stay with us. Welcome to the Kitchen Baguette. This is the one show that feeds you and thanks you for coming on the show.
I love
And
being here.
today's breakfast, you love being
love
here.
being here.
Unfortunately, you will be here in the next 1 year at least. Chef Fusab prepared breakfast for us this morning. Dig in. It's flavored rice with coleslaw, fish stew, and beef stew as well.
Alrighty.
Is it different stew?
Yeah, it was two different. See this stew. This is beef stew.
There's beef stew, there's
Yes, separate.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, let me get the flavored rice.
Have a feel.
This looks
of
good
the
already.
Rice. What did I just do?
You've been feeling the rhythm of the song.
Okay, can I ask questions?
Please.
Sure.
What kind of flavors are in the rice? Like, they're really bursting.
Basmati rice,
Okay.
little onion,
Latonio.
yeah,
Oh, my.
vegetable oil,
Okay.
and spicy.
You like the spices in the rice? It's amazing. So it looks like, oh, it's just flavored rice. I can see it looks like white.
Yeah,
but
and then you
there's-
taste it.
Yeah, then you taste it and there's a burst. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
And
right.
the stew. Okay, come on.
Yeah, please, it's all yours. Agatha seems to be enjoying
Yes, as a Yoruba girl, I'm sure you like the pepper as well. You
It's
seem
quite
really
spicy.
excited about that.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Fresh must be spicy. It's not too spicy, to be somehow. The basil marion layer.
Yes.
Maria.
Definitely.
So you need the pepper. So if your mouth is burning, lucky for you, you can use the coleslaw.
Coleslaw.
Okay, good, fine.
You can
Coleslaw
handle
with have
it.
ketchup,
So,
we have ketchup and
Oh,
mayonnaise.
let me have a
Yeah.
taste of
All right.
yeah. So the pepper will clear our voice.
You know what, Chef? We give the title of President General.
Upon the nation.
It's been a wonderful, wonderful show. Thank you for being a part of this. We will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye.